What's going on, guys? Mega Gig back with another video, back with our Chaos Let's Play with Total War Warhammer 2 on the Mortal Empires campaign. And Kholek is hanging out up here. We are going to head towards Negrar. And yeah, and we'll probably just keep heading this way for now. This was really expensive, so we weren't going to upgrade that, though it does generate a little bit of income. Yeah, but man, that's so expensive. And that will kind of... We'll see how much money we get from a couple of these buildings as we go. And we did raise, or we sacked the Frozen City, but we didn't raise it. We're going to let them spend a bunch of money building it back up. And these guys are just building a ton of Marauder horsemen. Good for them. We put down the Everwatcher over here, but we cannot go into an encampment stance, so we can't re-recruit enemies as it currently stands. So we're going to have to wait a turn before we can do that and recruit more units. I may have just said enemies. I may not have. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm saying, but either way, we're going to get into it and see what happens here. War declared, Lothern, and some of the Dark Elves. Pardon me if you could tell I was yawning. Maybe the Dark Elves are finally going to come over to meet us. Couple of different Beastmen tribes going around. I tell you, in Mortal Empires there are a lot of little pirate tribes, and there are a ton of Beastmen tribes that just keep popping up left and right. It's crazy. It's like you can never get your lands fully settled. Alright, what do we have here? We can't really tell. I'm not sure that I want to face these armies straight up. That's a lot of heroes. But we're not exactly at war with the vampires yet. Did we recruit this hell cannon? Where did we get this hell cannon? Did we steal it from the Everwatcher? Could be. Could very well be. I'm not sure. Let's get another thing of dogs. That's 18. We need 2 more. Oh, we can actually get chosen now. But they cost quite a bit more. We're just going to go with a bunch more Chaos Warriors. And then we'll head over here. What's Garrison look like here? Not much. We are going to continue to ravage the lands over here and make as much money as we can. There we go, close enough. Encampment stance. And we're not going to get these cav right away, so... And I guess we actually decided not to get any cav over here for now, didn't we? We've got a skill point for our sorcerer, though. I guess we could go ahead and give him a manticore, so he can fly around and be safe, because they're not very good in melee combat most of the time. See if we can't blow through this in turn as fast as we can. And I guess the Dark Elves thought everything was going to be safe up here, so they just kind of decided to not have any forces up here. Surely they'll send some forces after us. Eventually. Right? Kholek wants blood. How long was that in turn? Maybe 30 seconds? It wasn't too bad. And again, another, just the same old little army. Wow, that didn't give us much at all. Don't have much movement range either. Bummer. That wasn't even as much as we're losing. We'll replenish up for a turn, and then we might force march somewhere. How much does this hell cannon costing us? That's not really that bad. We must have taken this from the Everwatcher. I did not pay attention to that because I don't remember recruiting that at all.
Absolutely
and
not.
These guys are still just sitting down here. Mustering, encampment. I kind of want to know what they've got. So I think I'll send my Exalted Hero down here to kind of scout out and see what these armies look like.
I refuse.
Tons and tons of range stuff. Tons of heroes. They've got a couple of swordsmen and flagellants. That's funny because it sounds like flatulence. We'll reveal the rest of this army in a minute. But let's go ahead and end the turn again. Not a lot going on right now. And another... Oh, no, that's not another army. They moved out. Okay, cool. Might make it easy to come down here and take this. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be worth a whole lot. We might cross over here and bring our other army over here. Looks like the vampires just took out that army. Interesting. So we may end up coming up against the vampires here. Anyways, I think we'll probably go ahead and go up against the vampires. I don't want them growing too strong. Need to kind of keep them in check. But we need to get down to some of these buildings that are going to be worth a whole lot. 30, 40k, hopefully. All right. Why do we have such little movement range?
Yes, my
Seems like not very much. It's force march. I feel like I'd rather fight the humans. What do they have here? Yeah, see, they're not even building anything up, so they don't really have anything here. Let's send him down here and see. He doesn't really have a good chance to do much of anything. He failed, but he did gain a level. And we've been mainly speccing him to be more of a fighter anyways. So it's not a wonder that, you know, he's not that good.
They will be dominated. Yes.
What is the black pillar? Can't really tell. None of these really seem very built up. But we're still replenishing a little bit. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference, though. There's a little army. And a beastman army as well. Harganeth, I think, somewhere over here. I don't actually remember. Let's see. Any chance these guys want a non-aggression pact? Sure they do. Maybe they'll pay for it. Beastmen, war herds. There's only 2. They must have 2 armies over here then, because I thought there were 2 different ones over here. I guess not. These guys are suffering attrition from chaos corruption. These guys are suffering attrition. Oh, they don't have a home reason. Bummer. Bummer. Alright, well, we're going to fight whoever ends up winning this battle. And we may end up going to war with the vampires after all. And I'm not exactly sure who won that battle. Maybe it's just a lot of posturing going on. It looks like the vampires ended up winning that battle after all. And now they're moving out. Well, we'll take this. It's probably not going to be worth much. Unfortunately, when armies seem to come up here and they can't actually... they don't seem to actually build up buildings when you get way out here. Join war against... for that much money. I don't know. Let's just try the 300. Oops. They want to join war against them. I will give them just a straight up $300. 300 gold. Why not? Sure. Yeah, go to war with them. It's kind of funny. This one vampire army took out two armies of the Empire. See if we can't assault the garrison. Still no. Why do we have such little movement range? Is it because of the hell cannon? Nope. Apparently we just have like no movement range. Well, we dumped our hell cannon for nothing. That's unfortunate. Or maybe it'll come back next time. The movement range will. I didn't really want the hell cannon that much anyways. Let's just continue to roam around the Dark Elf's land. Still not a whole lot going on here. Are we ever going to find a force that's worth fighting? Let's replenish a little bit up here. We've got a skill point. Our exalted hero. Again, we're making him mostly, you know, really good at battle. We're going to give him all these battle buffs, and then we'll work on his other buffs. Harganeth. Surely this place, with all these top-tier buildings, is going to be worth something to raid it down. Surely, surely it will. Let's see what... let's kind of follow what goes on over here. You know, Empire, you'd be doing a lot better if you weren't roaming around way up here and you were fighting the vampires on your borders. But who am I to say? I'm chaos. I just destroy everything. Who am I to tell you how to run your empire? I'll run it into the ground. What do you want? Non-aggression pact. Oh, they're willing to pay me a little. I could use a little money. They should accept that. No, they probably would have accepted 800. Yeah, we still don't have much movement range. Does this guy have some kind of... Ah, this army has discovered a legendary Harlem-Slanish. They may be sometime. Bummer. Why didn't I check the effects last turn? Oh, well. What are you gonna do? Let's encamp. See if we can give this guy some more skill points. Alright, he was successful that time. Next turn we'll put him into our
Chaos comes for them.
army here.
It shall be. Stormcaller.
Oh, and we are too close. We can't move. Well, I guess we'll just do this. Sack it again. I'm sacking it, not raising it, because I want to continue moving on. I don't want to have to worry about having to wait an entire turn from raising it to move on. And we're doing damage to them anyways. We'll probably plop this on Kholek sometime. And maybe this too. Once we get it. Our Exalted Hero. It's not actually a bad chance. Alright, and we got a skill point, so it was worth. It was totally worth. We maxed out his melee defense here. We'll max out his melee defense here too. When we can, that is. And so far, no battles. It's kind of taken a little while to get going. One thing about not having settlements to manage when you're just freely moving around, it does give you a lot of freedom, but it also kind of makes some of the gameplay a little boring in certain parts if there's nothing to fight. We'll get there. We'll get there. Feel free to fast forward the video if you like. That's fine, I guess. Oh, look, an army. An actual army.
I refuse.
And a death hag, alright. Let's go here. We're just going to besiege it for a second because I want this guy in the army so he gets experience. Wasn't that more? We'll give speed there. Well, I feel like I'm going to lose a lot if I just auto this. So I'm actually going to fight this. We're just going to storm in with our big units. I feel like I would have probably lost my dogs or something. We only got one gate, which is great. We can just kind of straight up head in for it. They only have one elite unit, but we've got a lot of elite units here. Let's move these guys here. We'll put these on both sides. We'll hide our dogs over here. Put our manticore over here. We're going to have our chaos spawn, Kholek, and our sorcerer all go in. And these guys will go up on the walls too. What are these? Oh, our Forsaken. Or, yeah, our Forsaken. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's start deployment. Let's start the battle. And we'll pause it just for a second so we can kind of get things rolling. Let's see. Do the rest of these go in order? Yeah, they do. We can do like this. And there, and then we'll send all of our beasts after this. You can go there too. And we'll send our sorcerer here. Let's take a look at what they've got here. Not a whole lot. And they've got a sorceress. We might actually send our manticore in. Let's actually keep him back for now. Both of them. I forgot they were on manticores. Let's actually send both of them after the death hag. We'll rain fire down on them. Yeah, Kholek feels no pain. Let's give him some speed and vigor. Our other manticore coming in. Let's bring our sorcerer over. See if we can hit with a fireball. Looks like we're gonna miss. Oh no, we got him. But we've got another fireball. Look at this. Let's get him again. Nice. And this fireball's back up. Just keep launching those fireballs. The gates are open. Crash in, everybody. Yeah, I wouldn't run off there if I was you. That's gonna hurt. Let's have all these guys come over here. Kholek, do your thing. You guys can take the town center. Or you can kill her, either way. Use all of our abilities. What's way over here? Ah, yes. That should be pretty much it, though. Oh, she changed direction. Look at those fireballs. Yeah, run right into that flaming head. Hee hee hee. Come on, that should be it. Have they not? Are they not done? Why am I losing so many more? Ah, their Black Guard of Nagaron hanging out for a little while. There they go. That should be it now. Yeah, I mean, we took some decent damage, but I think we'll be okay. I mean, we'll be able to raid or whatever. Hopefully replenish back up, taking some of this stuff. Can't we? Can't we sack it? Maybe we can sack it and get replenishment back. Can I only do that in the north? Looks like it. We did get a weapon that we might give to our... No, he's got that. That's alright, actually. Research rate. Research rate. Sure, why not? Nothing else. But what about over here? Does this guy have a weapon? He doesn't. Looks pretty good. Let's go with missile resistance, chaos corruption, campaign movement. What about this sorcerer? We gotta remember to give these abilities. Yeah, give the fireball to him. Casting item, scroll of power, magic resistance. Alright, that looks like everything.
A glorifying act.
No, don't do that.
My ruinous powers.
There we go. And now let's encircle so we can get this guy in here so he can help out.
There is only war. Hail the slaughterer.
Give him back the melee defense. And we can't make any money with this. Let's go ahead and awaken this tribe. That will give us some replenishment. And then we might hop over here. I don't know. I don't really feel like fighting the vampires up here. They haven't built up anything. None of these places have any buildings really built. This kind of does, but so we're not really going to get anything out of them. So yeah. Let's check. What was that? Was it these guys that wanted? And they wouldn't pay me 900, right? Now they will. All right. Yeah, we'll replenish up and then we'll hop out here and get this mysterious island next turn. And we'll continue moving on with Kholek. Aceling better watch out with the Empire right there. Nagorod and Karand Kar just confederated. Probably a good thing, seeing as I am ravaging their lands. Alright, we're fully replenished. We did lose a unit though. Almost fully. No, we are fully replenished. Let's recruit. What do we got? We've got 4. Let's get rid of these. I wouldn't mind if we could get some Forsaken or something. Or some Chaos Spawn. They don't come till here though. I mean, I guess we'll just go for more Chaos Warriors. I could go for a little bit of Cav. Might go for a little bit of Cav, because they seem to have a lot of like ranged Cav over here that I'll want to run down with either these guys or our own ranged Cav. So we'll get a little bit of Cav. Upgrade our sorcerer stuff. Can't give him a manticore yet. May as well make this cost less. Let's check on Kholek over here. How's he doing? Now they finally got somewhat of an army.
Yes, forged in blood. Advance on the mortals.
But we've still got a little bit of replenishing to do before we go in. We still can't build anything else though. I mean, besides this, so we can kind of afford it now. Let's wait and see what we get from Garund, and then we've got the Great Arena over here, which should hopefully provide us with quite a bit. It's got a nice sized garrison too. But Garand is actually pretty big. So that could be a good fight. That could indeed be a good fight. But it looks like that's all for this turn. And the Empire striking back at the vampires. They're fighting over all these things that aren't worth anything to them. Because it's uninhabitable climate, it takes them forever to build buildings. And they just kind of go back and forth, wasting a lot of money and troops. But who am I to say how they want to run their empire? It's totally up to them. Alright, let's move this guy first. And now he can upgrade, of course. Of course he can. Let's force march out here and get this. Let's do battle. No, that's not that great.
The gods direct me.
I think we'll probably just straight up attack this next time, so we should be able to go straight to it. These guys have started moving in on the Dark Elves. What is this spite reach? How much movement range? We should be okay to take this out. Just to take it and get some money from it.
Herald of the Tempest.
And then we'll creep back down here. And we've got some more points. Let's extend the duration of that. Or get rid of the cost, rather. Some of the cost. And then next time we'll have a real siege battle against these guys. There's quite the army here. They've got some pretty decent units. Black Ark Corsairs are good. They've got a Witch Hag. They've got a level 14, a level 14 who is on a cold one, level 14 general, and then they've got all these units too. They've got a Black Guard of Nagaron, which is pretty good, and a lot more Black Ark Corsairs. So we could probably, I mean, we can take this for sure, but we're probably gonna lose a lot of men in the process, which we'll be okay. We can just consolidate and then recruit back up. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and end this turn, and we'll get to that before we end it. They decided to put a general here. It's not going to help you. Not in the least. Come on, come on. There, we're finally here. No announcements. Interesting. Yeah, we can go straight up here and attack. And that's going to be easy enough. We'll sack that. Income from sacking. Alright. Got lots of nice things. Oh, we don't have enough movement range to replenish, though. Or recruit, for that matter. Still got a little ways to go before we can get our Chaos Dragon. Exalted Heroes got some points, too. Yeah, let's give him the Manticore as well. And then over here, what's Kholek looking like? And they did decide to recruit more.
This serves the dark powers.
And this says it's pretty evenly matched. They've got quite a few ranged units. They're all going to be on the walls, more than likely. So we're going to have to play it kind of careful. Once we bust through the gates like before, we probably send our dogs in to maybe deal with these repeater crossbows. That would take quite a long time to make a bunch of towers. Lightning strike's not going to do anything for us. But yeah, next time, guys, we will fight the Battle of Grand, and we will take it. We'll probably suffer casualties, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. And once we sack it, we'll be able to replenish. We'll put all our units together and re-recruit and move on. So not too worried about our losses. But let me know if you guys want me to build up a bunch of towers. It's interesting. The last square disappears. Oh, a couple of squares disappear. Oh, but you can just keep going, though. Wow. I don't need that many. But anyways, yeah, we're going to continue this siege. And this is right where we're going to pick up next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Looks like they have that ability, though, which we'll have to watch out for, because that's kind of dangerous. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching. More good stuff to come. Take care.